Okay. Not sure if this is back live. Okay, now it definitely seems like it should be back live. But yeah, there was a setting for stream optimizations on YouTube that was by default set to low latency. And I set it to normal latency, and I hope that does the trick. Oh yeah, I got shot. That's right. So let's see how it looks now. I would imagine it looks better, assuming YouTube actually understands how streaming is supposed to work. But YouTube streaming is kind of a fucked up mess. I say that as somebody who wants to use it.
Let's put this.
Alright, how's this?
No masks. Invisible to security. When you're ready, find your gear. Meet with the janitor. Left it in a guitar case somewhere.
Pink, alright.
Reception. Okay, we may need it later. Note where it is.
Pink and red. Alright. Oh right, I should maybe go pick up my stuff. That was the whole thing about this.
See that guitar case over there? That's your gear. Okay, mask up when you're ready.
Oh, dude!
Oh, put some sleeping gas in there too. Don't leave
10
it
out of 10 play!
Now, we gotta find out what room shares the vent with the security center. We'll use it to knock out the guards. First, get building blueprints. They should be inside the archives.
Didn't... Oh, I did pick that up. Can I just stream on YouTube only? I could. But at the same time, it's like, why would I stream on only one of them? Oh, well, this is a shitty situation. No, I'm not going for any time in here.
The archives will hold the blueprints. Check the staff areas.
I mean, I could just stream to Twitch only, but... I'll be honest, I don't stream for money. It's never been a thing for me. But at the same time, it's like, undeniably, I feel like Twitch hasn't worked out for me. Still, it's always a great feeling when you check some random stream on Twitch and it's like, this guy has 20 viewers, and on the stream there's like a big ass sub goal, 70 out of 80. Like, cool. I have never had that many outside of one specific peak where one person gifted like 50. Like, cool. I kind of feel like I suck at streaming by comparison. Nice.
Great. Now find a scanner in IT. Fax me a copy of the blueprints. I'll find that.
Oh my god, I have the fucking shaped charges with me. That's a disaster. I'm so gonna use them by accident on something.
Got it. Room 104. It's We're all fine here, Control. How are you?
I don't know if people who follow me on Twitch know about my YouTube. But I do know that... Oh, that's some glitching. Know that much. I do know that, like, late December I had a look at my follower counts on both sides and was like, oh, I haven't done shit on YouTube for months. Yet my follower count has surpassed my Twitch follower count. It's like, alright, why am I on Twitch again?
Look out, God. Oh. Maybe. Trying to control.
Oh shit, at least I have body bags. I'm so rusty, holy shit.
Reception will have a guest list, guys. Just head there, download it.
Twitch right now has almost triple the amount of viewers. That's fair and makes sense. Especially since I haven't done, like, any casual stuff on YouTube ever. Like, I archive my casual streams on YouTube, but those are always unlisted videos.
God,
Nope.
careful.
Almost a disaster right there. I need to get rid of those shaped charges. Or rather, maybe I should, like, try to use them. Am I blind? Oh. I expected there to be something on the screen.
Great. Here comes the guest list now.
Have I played Sniper Elite 4? I have. That was like 2 years ago.
Upload that data to me.
And speaking of that unlisted playlist of videos, my Sniper Elite playthrough is on that. Okay, how about I just start using these?
God.
Don't forget to send me the list. Head to IT. Plug it in.
I mean, you can't shoot all locks, and I never remember to do it. Is it possible to stealth the entire game? This game? No. There's like... How many missions are there? Probably like 70. And about 30 of them can be stealthed. And I have done all of them.
That's it. Doing a background check now. Hold on.
Oh, and anyone congratulating me on engineering, thank you very much.
Okay.
It actually happened like
Name.
a month and a half ago. It just
Name of his dog.
took forever for the school to send the papers.
Check screen in IT. Oh, and he's a slot machine
Also, I forgot to check where that guy is. That's something you should do while you're in the area. Oh, found him.
Looks like he's running dry. Bring him another with a little extra flavor
Red.
in it.
Red was over here.
You can find a bottle in one of the bars and spike it. Now top up his glass. As soon as he swallows, well, let's say he's going to go loud. Follow him and get the card for his room.
Well, that was extremely easy.
Great. He should be back gambling in no time. Wait for him to take a sip. Let nature do its thing. When he dashes off to the crapper, follow him and get that card. That's it, buddy. Drink it up.
But yeah, it's like, even though most of this game can't be stealthed, less than 50%, I still think that this is the most important stealth game of the last decade.
Got the civilians!
Hey! Watch where you're shooting.
I'm guarding the civilians!
What was that room again?
Cable size to good use.
104.
Oh, hello.
God.
I am too fucking rusty at this game. Should not make moves like that. I should really go outside. That's probably the best bet.
Security camera.
So 104, I don't remember what side that is, but this is fairly safe right now, so... Here we go. 150. Okay, so it's on the other side. What do I think? So I actually plan on making a video on that. Or rather, I have been planning that for like 3 months now. I just haven't gotten around to it. But not only does this game get like all the fundamentals right, it also has some original ideas that make it stand out. Co-op being one of them. Or how it handles co-op being one of them. And then a bunch of other ones that I can't fucking remember because I haven't bothered doing anything about that video in a long time. Also, that guard is in like the worst possible spot. Yeah. Can I get around on the other side? Oh, this is wonderful.
Easy on the triggers with civilians around. It gets expensive real fast.
Meh. Nothing to see here. I don't think this would be a good speedrun, though. I mean, I might be willing to do a run with some good teammates. But overall, I don't think this is like a game that would make for a good speedrun. God damn, this is like that one guy in specific. He is a problem. Playing stealth heist with other online players. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we were talking about the desync. I thought you just meant that playing online with random people is a pain. That's something I would never do. Okay, I'll have to deal with that guy. But I haven't had problems with the desync, because whenever I've played online, I've played with people who I know and who live relatively close to me, or in the same region.
Look out, God.
I'm gonna have to, like, sixth sense if there's anybody else around there. Of course there is. I mean, Hatch, I just don't want to play any sort of online co-op game with random people. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Don't tell me that guy also doesn't move. Like, lately I've been playing a lot of GTFO with some people. Which, to those who don't know, is early access horror co-op stealth game by some of the same people who made Payday. And I like it quite a bit. On the downside is that it's got very little content at this point. All that content is very difficult. So it took a long time to beat it. But right now, seen it. What happened to my Discord? I came to the conclusion that if I personally am not reading most of the messages because I don't see value in them, like they are not worth the time it takes to read them, then something has gone wrong and I need to rethink what to do with that server. So I just nuked all the channels and will rethink what to do with it. It's not even like being overrun by people who need banning, because technically there's nothing like, you shouldn't be talking about this. Nothing that's ban-worthy, it's just stuff I feel like I'm wasting my time reading. Do I just have to make a run for this? Of course there's no door on this side. Is there... There's gonna be a staircase on the other side downstairs. I'm just wasting a bunch of time doing nothing. This is not a viable approach at the moment. Can I get through here? Oh my god, FPS. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is a much better choice. Should have done this like 10 minutes ago. I don't know, I've seen some hunt gameplay and it seems interesting, but at the same time it does have that versus aspect which I don't care about. If it was just co-op, then I think I would be all for it, but it's like player versus player, not my jam. Fuck, I can't remember where these are. Oh, fuck, and I remember one of them is random. Shit. That's something I should have used resources on at the start. I remember, like, one of them.
God, stay back.
Is Payday 2 any good? It's excellent, if you like stealth games.
Casino manager has the first briefcase. The pit boss has the second. And then the head of security. Need all three for the code.
Is there one over here? I want to say there's one over here.
Got it. The casino manager's code.
Sure, wish I could write this down.
One down, two more to go. Find the other numbers and get easy access to the vault.
Look out, God.
Alright, cameras are out.
Looks like they have a bunch of C4 stacked there. Christ knows what a casino needs plastic explosive for.
Whoa! 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 Okay, like, I can't be sure if it gives me a reminder or not. That's the problem with this game, it's not consistent with its objectives and such. That's like one of the drawbacks, I think, in this game, that you have stuff like vault doors. In Shadow Raid, if you leave a vault door open, which you must do, because you can't close it, then guards will notice that. But in most other levels, they just don't give a shit. Yeah, and like Diamond Heist just doesn't tell you. Like, oh, well, hope you made some notes. Okay, I have no idea where the casino manager is. Or pit boss or whoever is the last day. Except he's right here.
Great. That's the pit boss's number.
Excellent. Got lucky. So that's where he would be if I used favors. I want to say favors. Is the currency in this? Disable the lasers. Hold on.
Great. Now you can mask up again.
Yeah, okay. I do have to go in here, right?
Now, the vault is located down in the security center. You have to get down and through there to reach it.
Okay. If people walk through here, can they see this body? Because I can't move the body, and I'm not sure about this. I feel like there should not be many people who do walk here, but still, I don't like the fact that you can't move these bodies. Yeah, I think it would be better if vault doors were never suspicious. Mainly because you can't close vault doors. It's like, I'm okay with some inconsistencies between levels in something like this, because that means you can add more variety and try out more unique things, make levels stand out more. But it does come with the problem that you don't know what's allowed and what isn't. They can see that. Now we know.
Sorry, Control. I think the batteries are dying.
Okay, I'm just gonna look into that. Man, if that page goes off
But yeah, like, not being able to move this body is really, really shitty.
The code is, 9 0 4. Outstanding. Guys, we're in. Help yourselves, give nothing back. Remember, our goal is the dentist's loot.
I think I have one more pager. Also, I need to set up some tripwires or trip mines. Oh, like right over here. And over here. Also, that's I was saying about like why this is such a great stealth game, and one of the reasons is that you don't have a drag body function. It's the fact that it takes some resources to move bodies. I think that's an excellent design choice. Because it means knocking everybody out isn't viable, and you actually have to remain stealthy all the way through. It's very good. I feel like that's something that most stealth games fuck up. Oh, I thought I only had 3 pagers, but I could be wrong. Not important.
That's the dentist's Lucas 8. Bail now, or really show the green how we treat
I'm
Vegas
not gonna loot like
style.
everything, but I loot a bunch. That's at least something with me. Ah, fuck it. Let's use the elevator. Just gotta keep an eye on upstairs, so if something nasty is about to happen, I'll make a run for it.
They'll hear it and get suspicious. Try to keep others from getting near the drill. They don't even need line of sight. They'll get suspicious just from the noise.
Wait, what? Dude. Although, if nobody walks through here, then maybe I will just loot everything. I'll take a few up right now and just get ready, like, in case I have to run away. I'll at least get something. No theft matters. I mean, I guess the main reason why I would want to steal everything is that the game just has that in its nature, I think. Which is it's a great way to handle difficulty, and that's another big upside of this game. Is that a lot of the difficulty just comes from feeling like I could clean this entire place. Like, I have no real reason to take everything, except that I can. And the longer you spend in the level, as in taking everything you can, the higher the chances of you fucking up are. And it just creates this beautiful little risk and reward feel to the game. It's like, calling this a bag hauling simulator is not wrong, but hauling the bags is an integral part of the game that actually works in the game's benefit. Which is strange. Especially in co-op, because that changes the way you haul the bags in a really interesting way. And oh, let's go back up there for a bit. Make sure this guy doesn't do anything stupid. Alright. Cool. Take no chances. I don't think it's just that moving bags is faster with friends. It's also that it really gives you a chance to like hold the bags in a different way. Simple things like, I need to take this bag to the other side of this fence. Well, solo, you have to run all the way back and forth, but if you do co-op, then one person stays on the other side of the fence and you just keep throwing them over. It's not just that you have two people doing the same thing faster. It also does add some tactics, even if it's very mild ones, but they do improve the game. Or things like allowing one person to just keep an eye out for the enemies. This is worth like nothing, but I'm here, therefore I shall take it. I mean, it does take a long time often, and that goes back to that risk and reward thing. Like, if I played like 32 minutes on this one attempt, do I want to keep carrying bags? Is it worth the risk of fucking up? At this point, I think yes, absolutely it is worth it. Not because I gain anything, but because I want to clean this place up. Often when talking about Hitman, I've been very vocally against any sort of randomness to it. And I think in case of Hitman, the way Hitman, like, at its core works, I think randomness does not fit that game. But in this one, the random elements are actually a big benefit. And one of the best things about this game. It means when you inevitably fuck up over and over again, it doesn't feel like you are repeating the same thing and just fixing whatever you did wrong. You actually have to plan out the whole thing again, take a new approach, because you can't rely on everything being as it was. And it's great. Wait, that's Elvis. Elvis is fine, he doesn't go back there. I think I'll just put one more back and leave. There's still quite a few bags in here. I feel like there's no more risk involved. We can just pretend I got everything.
You executed on your plan with ruthless efficiency. I
Am
am
I level
impressed.
100 already, by the way?
You will hear from me when I require
I'm
your
not even
services
close.
again.
Holy shit. Yeah, the biggest downside of this game is that whole leveling and gear systems. Because the stealth only gets as good as it can once you hit like level 60 or something. And start playing the heists on the highest difficulty. Like, if you're stuck playing on low difficulties with level 5, then it's not gonna be a good time. But hey, doing Golden Green Death Sentence solo, level 80 something, is good.
Time to have... Okay, gang. We've received a
It's 7
communique
times.
from the Elephant. He claims to want to help us. Seems that in the early 1900s, a Kataru member stole what he calls a family
I'm sure
heirloom.
Go Bank is possible to
This
do
person then bought his
solo
way
stealth.
onto the famous
Technically I've done
Shacklethorn
it. I had the
expedition
1%
bound for
chance of the vault
Antarctica.
being open.
His presence, according to the
But
Elephant,
even without
doomed
that,
the
I'm sure
voyage
it's
from the
possible, it
start.
just isn't
The
fun because Go
familiarity of
Bank
this is not a coincidence.
is
Despite
probably the
elephant's
worst mission,
cageiness,
or
the
worst.
ship and
No, it,
crew were lost until
yeah, it is the
recently
worst
when the
stealth
wreckage
mission
was
in the
found
game.
crushed in the ice,
And that's a shame because
far
I
from
think
the
it
original
also
planned route. A
has
couple
the
of miles
best
from the
ideas
wreckage,
in the
they also
game.
found
That's
a
like,
mummified
I
corpse
want to see
who looks to have
more
died rather
heists that
horrifically,
involve
and a sled
crowd
along with a
control.
collection of artifacts. The
Like,
items
it's
recovered are
it's
going to be
an
auctioned in secret
original
to a
take
select
on
group
stealth,
of
and I
decadent
like it.
society
I
types.
want to see that
And the
idea
elephant
being
says that
expanded.
one of those items will help
It's
us
just
with
that
advice in the kitchen.
the
I have a strange
the
feeling
heist
about
that
this
uses
one.
that idea the
It's
most
rather
happens
close
to be
home.
Go Bank, and it sucks. So, maybe in Payday 3. Also, I was thinking like heists that are worse than Go Bank. And for a sec, I was thinking about something like 4 stores or what was the other one?
Maybe try to do the whole thing quietly if you
Oh
can.
no, it escapes me.
It's an old mention.
Anyway,
But
but yeah, those
security systems
I
are
can't say
pretty
those are
solid,
as
with
bad
many
because they are
upgrades.
still
Under
relatively
the
easy.
circumstances,
Whereas
the
Go Bank
less
is just a
attention we draw from the
major
kiddos,
pain in the
the better.
ass.
But if you gotta go loud, then get it done chop chop. You need to find a way around the metal detectors at the entrance. You got metal security doors blocking the storage room. I can unlock them remotely if you hack their control boxes. Should be 2 access points around there somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm not going for the speedrun challenge. I don't have to rush this so much.
Bloody! There's probably rats in the walls.
Woo! Also, I made this point many times when I was streaming this on Twitch some months ago. The suspicion meter in this game is the best one I have ever seen in a game. It is so incredibly well balanced.
We're all good here. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I've done this in under 5 minutes. What we're doing this time.
You still got to hack into those access
It was
points.
quite difficult because I did it
There you
on the
go.
highest
Now,
difficulty
find
solo.
the other one.
was satisfying.
There. Now,
I do
just
appreciate.
give me
I
a
do
minute.
appreciate the challenge. And I have done Mall Crusher stealth as well. That's not that difficult, but very, very stupid. Don't even remember what I'm supposed to do in this, so I'm just gonna wait.
Sorry, man. Wrong button.
Got it. Doors should be open. Every 10 minutes, the vault gets a new code. Stick a blocker unit on the keypad to stop it.
Oh, and another thing that's great about this game. It's so incredibly easy to understand how spotting works. It's
The code
in
is
a way
likely in
stupid
the
that
auctioneer's
only the
office,
head matters
but you gotta
for
get in
both
there
you
first.
and the enemies.
The auctioneer probably has a key card
But
to
it's
open the door.
so simple. It doesn't feel like the game is ever cheating. Because, oh, it just saw my toe.
You
What?
need to lure him out.
That doesn't feel
Maybe
very
if you cut
nice.
the power in the circuit box.
Like, okay. I left a civilian tied down somewhere with his head visible. That's my mistake. And same way, the enemies can only see your head, which makes it very easy to tell if they can see you or not, because
Look out.
all you gotta do is make sure that that you can't see them, and then they can't see you. Sounds really stupid,
Now, subdue the auctioneer
but
so
it
you can
works
get his key card.
so well.
Well now, Miss Coates. We will have the lights back on in just a moment.
A player not making any noise, that's something I'm not sure about, if that's a stupid mechanic that improves the game or just a stupid mechanic. I feel like when you're running full speed behind guards, they should react to that somehow. Overall, like, the AI not reacting to anything you do as far as sound goes, I think that's going too far in this game. But that's something I'm willing to overlook because everything else is so fucking good.
Who constructed this wreck?
Shooting civvies gives me
Hey,
all kinds of headaches,
Get
yeah?
them, boss. I found the key card.
Funny thing is that this game has extremely consistent stealth. The levels are random, but the stealth is very consistent and reliable.
Get hacking.
Because that goes back to the thing I was saying about the suspicion meter being the best one I've ever seen. To the point where for a while I was convinced that the meter was rigged in some way in the player's favor, but no. Apparently it is just that well balanced. So, or actually I think one thing that affects it... Can I get almost seen by somebody? Come on. Ah, fuck. There. Like that exclamation mark. I think that exclamation mark is the key thing to why the stealth feels so good. Or why the suspicion meter feels so good.
You should be able to see the code. Get it and go open the vault.
And to iterate why that is, it's because the meter, I believe, is just completely linear and just once it hits full circle you get spotted and that's it. But since you can't see the very last like 5% of the meter, it always feels like it's closer than it actually is, and that results in really satisfying close call situations that you want in a stealth game. 8637.
make sure you get the code right. Great. Now get into the vault.
But yeah, like, if you compare that to modern Hitman, it just blows Hitman right out of the water. Because so often in Hitman you have those situations where you go behind a corner and you still get spotted. Because the meter isn't clear enough and it fills up in awkward ways that are not satisfying. And I forgot I need to get that one more item.
Make sure no civilians get away.
There.
Oh, that's gonna be useful for sure. Now get back and burn it open.
Also, I so much appreciate minor things in this game, like how there is no really awkward camera shake or anything when you do actions. It's like I can move the camera while I'm doing actions. The game doesn't take control away from me and move the camera on its own. Instead, I still have freedom to look whichever way I want. It's so good!
Send it out on a zipline, yeah?
Always feels bad when games just decide that it would be a great idea to have this stupid as fuck climbing animation or pickup animation where you lose control of the character for a moment. Like, ah! Yeah, it's like, this game just has the, not perfect, but excellent, outstanding, near-perfect balance between consistent mechanics and random elements.
No time to waste. Civis could find you soon. Hurry!
Please.
Great. Now, unless you want to stay for more loot, get to the car. Beautiful work, friends. You made less noise than my cat on that one. Now let's see what we can
Kind
do
of
with
like
that
avoid
artifact,
flat when you
yeah?
take armor damage.
Duke will get to looking at
I'd
it
never
as
even
soon
noticed
as
it. You
get
take
back to
damage
the
so
safe
rarely
house.
in stealth. I mean, I plan on doing a Blood Money speedrun at Finruns, which is a speedrunning marathon done in Finnish. So I'll probably have to play a bit for that. Not a whole lot, but I'll probably stream a bit of Blood Money at some point. I don't like Election Day. Or any of the stores, really. They once again go in that category of I like this concept, the execution needs some work. Sure.
I'm not gonna lie, we're taking a huge risk by double-crossing Aiken, but the train yard is right in front of you. There should be
Fire
several
started day
ways to
1
get
stealth.
to the place.
I've done it!
Make your choices wisely.
I won't do it again.
Silent. If the alarm goes off, we are screwed. Focus on finding the trains containing the EMP bomb.
Although I'm not gonna lie,
Main priority.
getting those final kills I needed to complete Firestarter, so fucking satisfying.
Card on patrol.
Oh, another great thing about this game. This marking system.
Card.
You can temporarily mark people. It's so fucking good. Such a little thing, but it's so fucking good. So it gives you enough knowledge to work around the randomness consistently, but it doesn't just fuck it all over by giving you infinite knowledge. So good. I have Sixth Sense, the skill that allows me to mark enemies if I just stand still for a moment. It's like... That's such a good concept.
Look out. Card.
Because it's actively rewarding patience.
Might be somewhere it can be useful later.
Got it.
Excellent, you got in. The EMP part should be there somewhere. Find it. We can forget about drilling our way through this. It would cause too much noise. Maybe we can find a way to hack it.
My favorite stealth heist? Might be,
Got it.
what's the name? Hoxton Revenge. I think Hoxton Revenge is a very good heist. I mean, there's a lot of really good heists in this game. And it's been like a couple of months since I played this last time, so I can't remember most of them, at least by name or off the top of my head. Like, this is a very good heist. This is a very easy one. But that's not important, I think. Because difficulty and quality are not mutually exclusive. Oh fuck, not the place I should be in. Well, that's not gone well.
Oh, maybe.
It's telling me if people ask me to want to play Hitman. Yep.
Control.
It does. I typically just ignore those people. What are those questions, please? Oh shit. Oh shit. But hey, I mean, well, not over the last month. I've been gone for the last month.
God.
But I've been trying to branch out to other stealth games. Not in terms of speedrunning, but overall I'm interested in the design of stealth games.
God.
Which has led to me streaming a lot of stealth games.
Card on patrol. God, careful.
I don't feel like a lot of people, at least stream stealth games like while actually attempting to be stealthy and trying to figure out like what makes them work.
Damn, looks like the EMP isn't in this train car. There could still be some valuable loot here, so either grab it now or come back for it later. Your choice.
And I do like the music in this game. Although I think the... Well, that's not a place I want to be in. I think the loud music is better than the stealth music. Which isn't great for me because I have no interest in playing loud. Sticks when? I have it installed. I was considering Sticks today, but the bottom line was that I wanted something that I can just drop in and out of depending on how many technical issues I have. And I don't want to, like, actually get into a game that might be long. Whereas this I can just quit whenever. This is exactly as long as I need it to be. No. That's gone, right?
There's no direct way to get past this. We're
It's
gonna
okay,
need a
Control.
blowtorch or
I
something.
was just fooling around.
Just give me a minute here, thanks.
I didn't mean technical issues with the game, I meant technical issues with the stream. Which I've already had some. Less than I expected, but still. Ah, fuck it. I'm taking way too many risks.
Card on patrol.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Just what we needed. Plug that hard drive in, and I'll take care of it. That vault should be open in no time.
Got it. God, careful.
Well, that's gone horribly wrong. Said I was playing too risky. Had it coming.
I'm not gonna lie. Intel tells us the EM... Okay, gang. The train yard is right in front of you. There should be several
Oh yeah,
ways
I
you
think
can
still
enter the place.
co-op is a very big part of why this game is as good as it is.
If the alarm goes off, we are
But it's
screwed.
also very, very good solo.
Focus on finding the trains containing the EMP bomb parts. That's our main priority.
Like, part of the reason why I consider this to be like...
Watch out. Guard.
Where the fuck was the camera? Like, I think this is like mandatory playing for anybody who wants to make a stealth game. It's in the top 3. Like, if you want to make a stealth game, you must play this,
Intel tells us the EMP
Thief 2,
bomb will be too
and Hitman Contracts.
Okay, gang. The train yard is right in front of you. There should be several ways you can infiltrate the place. So make your choices wisely.
And as a bonus fourth, I would say MGS5 Ground Zeroes.
God, careful.
But that's less essential.
That's our main priority.
Can I drop this through here? Wouldn't surprise me if I could. No. VR setup is not ready. My planning for VR streaming got as far as turning the camera from that side to this side, and then I was like, fuck it, I can't be bothered to work with the audio. Should really be using more trip mines. Just when I was first playing through everything, I barely used the trip mines at all. So I never really got used to using them. Holy shit, what the fuck is this setup? I have 3 mission critical items right next to one another.
God.
Maybe that equipment will come in handy later, so hold on to it.
God.
Slow down a bit. Yep, good thing I slowed down a bit. Why contracts and not blood money? Oh, well, that's wonderful. I think contracts has the best rating system in the series, which encourages stealth in the right way, while allowing some freedom in how you approach the stealth. And I think it has the best disguise mechanics in the series. Whereas in Blood Money it's just like, oh, you are disguised, therefore you can never be spotted. Blood Money is my all-time favorite game, but I think Contracts is objectively the better stealth game. Also, yeah, the permanent knockouts thing. That's another big drawback of Blood Money.
Okay, now you need to look for the actual murky water trains. They should have some kind of panels on the side. Looks like the EMP isn't here, but there might be some other valuable loot for us. You can either check it now, or come back later.
God, careful.
Looks like the EMP isn't in this train car.
Once again,
Still be some valuable loot here.
the suspicion meter
Now,
being awesome
before we
right
leave,
there.
your choice.
So I feel like moments like that are the stealth game equivalent of playing Doom and surviving a fight with 2 HP. It's so fucking close, but when you get away with it, it feels so good. And the way this game is set up, you get a ton of those moments. Oh shit. Oh shit! I suck at this game right now.
I'm not gonna lie. We're taking intel tells
Aragami's alright, yeah.
that's it. The hidden train yard. Use this opportunity to scout the area. The place is heavily guarded by murkies and cameras, so we can't afford to make any mistakes.
Why am I going this way? I was supposed to go down to the basement.
Focus on finding the trains
That's
containing
not the
the
basement.
EMP bomb parts. That's our main priority.
God, stay back.
Thank you.
That equipment will come in handy later, so hold on to it.
God.
Thank you.
Why not? We might find
Oh,
use for it
blocked it
later.
off. Okay. Once VR streams, when I bother setting it up. That's basically it. Just the audio in VR is a pain in the ass.
Okay, now you need to look for the actual murky water trains. They should have some kind of panels on the side.
Because one thing I want to stream is Budget Cuts, which is the VR stealth game. surprising, I know.
Watch out, guard. Guard.
Oh no.
Oh. Maybe.
Also, another thing this game does wonderfully
Trying to.
is it gives you a chance to recover from fuck-ups. But it's not free, and it takes some resources to do so. It's so fucking good! God damn!
Looks like the EMP isn't here, but there might be some other valuable loot for us. You can either check it now.
What about Payday 2 VR? That just sucks. Can't stop playing rhythm games in VR, you mean? I feel like I have some problem with my Rift S. Because I've been playing Beat Saber and I feel like I would enjoy it a lot more if there wasn't like some 1% chance or 0.1% chance of the controllers just dropping for half a second. Which is just long enough to miss. And it's insanely frustrating. Basically means I can't be bothered to actually get good at the game.
Look out, guard. Guard, stay back.
They set up an additional security door. There's no direct way to get past this. We're gonna need a blowtorch or something.
Another fuck up, but I can still recover.
We
Which is
found control.
great!
I'm new to this.
Oh no! Ah. Well, that was definitely... That's an awkward mistake to make because the enemies spot body bags faster than they spot you. So had I not thrown that, I probably would have been okay. This is really strange to fuck this mission up so many times because it's one of the easier ones, I think.
I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder if stealth will benefit from greater punishments for killing civs. I don't think so. I think the fact that in order to just move a body, you need a body bag is a punishment enough. Because there's that resource management aspect is what makes this so good. Or one of the million things that makes it so good. I don't think there needs to be additional punishment. It's already enough that you have to wonder, like, do I want to deal with this civilian? And if I do, should I shoot him? Or should I try to take a hostage and risk moving the civilian like that? All that fun stuff, I think, is a really neat layer of the game. There's like nothing in here. Wow. Yeah, is there nothing in here? Wow. That's kind of nuts. Also, minor thing once again, but look at the flashlights. So fucking good! Like, you can see the enemies just before they come around the corner. Gives you just enough info to work with. It's so good! Fucking love this game. That's why I don't play VR at all. Honestly, 99.9% of the time the controls work really, really well. And are really enjoyable. It's just that 0.1% when they mess up. And I feel like maybe there's something I can do about that, just like I read that some people have had success just by uh, placing the batteries in the controllers a bit tighter, like have some sort of spring in there to make sure that they never lose contact. I might have to do something like that.
God. Maybe that equipment will come in handy later, so hold on to it.
And I feel like that's only a problem if you play something like Beat Saber, where that 0.1% is fucking you over. What controls am I talking about? The Rift S touch controllers. In VR, in Thief accomplished that same proper sound design. Yep, and like no other game has done that as well as Thief did. I wish some game would, but this is also a good way to handle it, at least in some situations like this. If the guards don't have flashlight in some missions, then obviously it's not the case. But when you have a situation like that where you're about to go through something and then you see the flashlight shine through, then it feels good. It feels very good. I like it a lot.
Look out, God. God, careful.
Haven't realized how much stuff they thought of. If you're referring to all the shit I'm pointing out in this game, then yeah. I think this is incredibly underrated as a stealth game.
Sending a van your way.
Which is why I want to make a video on this, explaining why this is a fantastic stealth game.
God, stay back. Where did this door come from? Sorry, gang. I had no information this would be here. We can forget about drilling our way through this. It would cause too much noise. Maybe we can find a way to hack it.
Thanks, RG Shane. I've been one for almost 2 months now, it's just that the school never bothered to send the papers. It's a great system where the school gets money whenever people graduate, so they try to rush people to graduate very fast as possible. It's in their best interest. But as soon as it's like, okay, you're through, they lose interest and it takes forever for them to actually deliver the papers. They got what they wanted.
God, stay back.
Waiting for the index controllers to get back and stuff to get them.
Look out. God.
Can you use the index controllers with other headsets? I mean, either way, I don't plan on changing anytime soon. Oh, right. It's not here until I actually get the other one too. With the Vibe only? Okay. So I feel like I got the Rift S at this point because it felt like right now the prices are acceptable for what's being delivered.
Looks like the EMP isn't here, but there might be some other valuable loot
But
for us.
at the same time, I don't think it's like
Come back later. Look out. God.
as good as it should be. Like, it has to get better before it gets anywhere in in mainstream. Because there are still some problems with VR that should not be problems, but definitely are. Like the simple fact that in order to actually enjoy playing anything, I had to get a cover for the foam that covers your face. Because the thing that's on there as by default is like a fucking sponge. And gets really, really, really nasty really, really quickly. And just basic stuff like how do you deal with sweating while wearing the headset? Like that should not be a problem. Yet it definitely is. God damn, where is the last one? Oh, it's gotta be this one, right? Okay, so I just need to get the hard drive, just right there.
Look out, guard. Guard.
Or like overall, right now the headsets that are available, I feel like their price to performance ratio is okay, but it's not like something I would recommend to anybody or everybody or however you want to think about that. It's like it's good, but it's not. If you're unsure, then wait. Then you should definitely wait. Or things like maybe the next iteration of the Oculus Quest is gonna be good enough, or like legitimately good. Because right now what I'm hearing is that it's too heavy and it's not powerful enough and all that stuff. But maybe next time, because the fact that it doesn't have a cable attached to it is a major benefit. Have a microfiber cloth nearby. That's not really a solution to the sweating. Do I think Payday 2 can speedrun the HDQ? No, no. I don't think this would make for a good speedrun.
Watch out, guard.
Oh, hello!
Quiet as a grave here. Now, let me go back to sleep.
He can't see me, that's good. Okay, that was the weird thing about spotting in this game, because they can see bodies from a greater distance than they can see you. Had he seen me, he would have opened fire immediately, but because he only saw the body, he was calling it in and like freaking out, which allowed me to keep this stealthy. Maybe something that isn't great about this game. Wait, I have both EMP parts. Right? Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Where am I taking these? I have never seen this before. I did not know there was an exit in here. I've always used a boat. Alright. That's fine by me. Yeah, I know it tells you the drop-off point as soon as you get like one item that you can steal. It's just that I have never seen anything but the boat. So I didn't even pay attention, I just assumed it was gonna be the boat. Shadow Raid 75 detection radius. I've done Shadow Raid with the rocket launcher and the minigun. And I did that on Death Sentence. Didn't get all the loot, but Death Sentence did require a fair bit of it. It was fun. I feel like Shadow Raid would be a lot more fun if opening the vault didn't cause an alarm whenever somebody sees the door open. That's like the biggest downside of that mission. Yes, I totally agree about pagers. Pagers are much like body bags. It's a great way to limit how many people you are able to deal with. Because you both have to use them. What am I trying to say here? You have to plan ahead how you want to use them and where you want to use them, but also you need them in order to attempt a recovery when you fuck up. Ah, fuck the White House. It runs like shit. And fuck 4 stores.
to collect my money I left behind while spending time in restricted house.
Can I have a good heist? No. Sure. I tried Shadow Tactics when it came out, but that one wasn't for me. Like, that was a case where I just admitted that I'm too shit at this game. And as a result, I'm not having any fun with it. I can respect what it's doing, but it's not for me.
Sure has the bling by the looks of it. Now search the boat, but be careful. Sharon gave us a password for a laptop that contains data on where the money is. Find it. Okay, that's the laptop. Good job. Enter the password and access the files. Looks like a list of where the money is hidden. It's all over the yacht.
Oh, 2 main, 1 upper. Upper 2 even. And then one in the fridge over here.
Look out, guard. Watch out, guard.
Also, I didn't even check the color I'm supposed to be looking for. White. Got it.
You got the first stash. Keep looking.
streaming frame is okay. I feel like I would enjoy it more if it wasn't a 3-day heist. Like I would rather just do like whatever the difficult bit is on its own without doing the rest. Wait, there was 2 on the main deck.
Guard on patrol. Guard. God, careful.
Use the windows to get rid of any bodies. The sea will swallow them.
We're fine here, Control.
Yeah, I understand. If you don't want me to send a team down, then you'll pick up the pager right now. Hey, I appreciate
I was changing batteries in my radio. Maybe it was that.
But hey, I was able to recover from that. Imagine doing that in Hitman. Because you won't be able to do it.
Two down, 2 to go.
Ooh, hello. This is kind of shit.
I wonder who sleeps here.
And yes, I can read YouTube messages. Not worth it.
Watch out, guard.
I think this is my favorite part of the boat. Wines and cigars. Yeah.
Guard.
Three down and just 1 to go.
So yeah, I gotta play Double Agent at some point. It's a PS2 version. I played the PC one already. It's on my never-ending list of stealth games I need to check
Guard,
into.
stay back.
Check into? What the fuck is that saying? It's busted Finglish. No, I think Unity has a bad reputation because they have this stupid monetization system where if you pay for Unity, you don't have to put the Unity logo on it. But if you use the free version, then you gotta have the Unity thing on it, and everybody making shit for free throws the Unity logo at the start, whereas the good games don't have that. So people associate Unity with shit games.
Guard.
What am I testing? Streaming on YouTube. Yeah, GameCube version is another option, but I'm gonna have to set up a PlayStation 2 emulator in any case, because I also want to play Pandora Tomorrow, which I don't think is on GameCube, and I also want to play some Metal Gear games. And maybe some other PS2 stuff. I mean, Chops, if you give something away for free, then you're gonna do alright. And they... Okay, well, Unreal at this point, but... How was it when Unity came out? How was Unreal? Which came first, and in what state were they?
McKendrick has been great for business.
Hi, this is Laura from Party Bank. I just want to confirm the ticket
Whoops.
Oh. Maybe. Trying to control.
No, Payday is on diesel engine. Which I am not making up.
God.
As stupid as it sounds.
That's the last stash. We got them all. Okay, now for the server room. That laptop you found earlier should enable me to give you access. Go back there and hook me up.
Yeah, I don't like this. I want to see where the guard is over here. Going to release in UE 3 days. Okay. Well, I guess that's how they grew.
God, careful.
It's probably over there. Oh, never mind.
Okay, connect me, and I'll have this done in a few seconds. Okay, the door's open. Get inside. The secondary servers should overheat if you turn off the flow of coolant. Good work. Now watch them overheat. You'll get that system reboot.
damn it. Yeah, there is a VR mode, but it's not great. Like, that's the big problem with VR games overall, I think, is that most games are just better in flat screen than in VR. And at that point, why would you play them in VR? Like, there's very few exceptions where I would rather play the VR version if both exist. I guess the only exception that I can think of that, and even that's a real edge case, is Superhot, because it's a completely different game. But Superhot VR is just infinitely better than normal Superhot.
Halfway now. Just 2 more overrides to go. Just 1 more now. Here we go. Money in a box. You can escape now, or maybe look for more valuables. Your choice. I wonder if McKendrick will ever figure out who did this. In any case, he shouldn't have messed with us.
Two more skill points, heck yeah. It's all stealth heists back to back. We would have to define stealth heist. Also never, because fuck Big Bank. Not Big Bank, Go Bank. Also, well, fuck Big Bank also, it's one of the worst ones. Do I want to do Alesso? Not really. Alesso is alright, but it's nearly alright. Ah, fuck it, the car shop is quick. Also, Hokapontas, thank you for the resub after the extended downtime.
Should be quiet, not many civilians. They're high in I'm betting the keys are locked away somewhere. Find the storage.
Sure, we're gonna see some serious shit.
Can't remember the layout.
Let's do this, people.
Oh my god, FPS, please keep up. Investigate the storage room? I don't fucking know what you're talking about. Oh, hi.
Damn, it's locked. Alright, the manager's still there. Take him as hostage. See if he has any information about the lock.
Come with me.
Dude! Dude! Also, this part of the game needs some work.
Follow me. Follow. Follow me. Follow.
Fuck it. That's hidden. Oh my god, what's with the frame rate right now?
If we can get into his computer,
Measler.
I should be able to get the door open. Look for some clue to who this guy is and find his PC.
Not here.
Hacking now. Need a minute or two.
Yeah, the hostage AI is pretty shit. But you know. I'm willing to overlook that considering how everything else is and how this is running on fucking diesel engine. Mr. Nice. I have played Sniper Elite 4 and there are VODs on my playlist on YouTube. It's like, although the quality on those is quite shit, I feel like
Nearly got it.
I had some frame drops when I was playing that. SE2? Really? Really? I'm still salty about Sniper Elite 2, how there is some mission where you frame rate, please. There's like a large open area and you have to get to a building on the other side, and in the building you'll find some notes that reveal some great plan. I was like, I'm gonna sneak through this this whole area. And I did. I got the papers, and after the cutscene everybody knew where I was. It's like, well, fuck this shit.
Great. Papa Bane will take care of these. Now, return to the key storage room.
Hi. Sure. Like, part of me wants to play Sniper Elite 4 again after seeing how my friends played it in co-op. So I feel like I wasn't doing it stealthily enough. Because you can do that game extremely stealthily and it's gonna take a ton of patience. but I feel like it could be a
Now jump
really
into the
interesting
car.
experience.
Oh, and keep your head down. It's time to blow this joint. Oh, wow, that was one hell of an explosion. Cops are on the way now, so drive fast. Drive through the hole in the street.
Yeah, this is stealth. Can you please get out of my way, piece of wood? Okay then. Whoops. Oh no. I should still be fine.
Just leave the car in the container and most on out. We're nearly done. Oh, get out of there.
We fucking on.
You did it. Got a couple of Russian oil playboys that'll pay over the odds for these wheels. Nicely done.
Yeah, it's so weird how this game controls really well outside of driving, and it's built on an engine meant for driving games. Ah, I like border crossing, but it's so long. Scarface is... I feel like it's questionable. I really don't like the beginning of that mission. Most of the mission is alright, but the early bit sucks. Like, the very first guys. The first 4 or so. After that it gets alright.
My friend, we rolled this gallery last year for the elephant. You return.
What do I think about... Oh, you mean this one? It's alright.
I don't know much about art. We did it once. We can do it again.
It's a very basic one.
Okay, guys, get inside and locate
Not
the
in the
art.
top
I like
5,
the paintings where the red stickers
but
are.
still
Look out for
good
guards
enough.
and cameras.
Good enough for me to just do like this. As in, not sure what mission to do, and it pops up, and I'm like, sure, why not? May as well. Well, this room sucks. Nothing.
God. Watch out, God.
And of course the camera room is in the middle. Woo! Ah!
Everything is fine here, Control.
Oh no!
Bug someone else, man. Yeah, I was wondering, what does the fuck say?
Whoops. Oh fuck, I can't open that. I'm not equipped for this. Shit. Wrong loadout. Well, this just got interesting. Best suspicion meter in any game.
God, stay back.
Okay, well, that allows me to get a proper loadout. Top 5 stealth heist. That's a difficult one. There's a lot of really good ones. It's definitely like Hoxton Revenge, Shackleton Auction. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at them. What do we have?
The cops are about to raid the safe house. Grab your weapons.
Yeah, Hoxton definitely. Shackleton definitely. The Diamond probably. Yacht Heist, sure. I do like Murky Station, it's just that it's too easy. I say as I fucked it up like 15 times just now. First World Bank is good. There's probably one I'm missing. Fuck it, let's do Hoxton Revenge.
Still working on the rat's identity, but I do know that since our little
White House isn't that great. Diamond Heist is not good. That's one of the worst ones. It's great how they have Diamond Heist and The Diamond. And The Diamond is good, and Diamond Heist is not good.
Nice big houses, grounds, 24-hour security, and most likely a panic room somewhere inside. See where your tax dollars go? It's a dirty job, but if it...
What do I hate Max Payne 3? Horrible controls, horrible pacing.
Let's see how safe it really is. Your first job
Just
is
illegal
getting
things to the body of Max Payne 2 and 1.
Now we gotta get inside the mansion. Won't be easy. Expect doors and windows to be alarmed. Need to figure that out. Check your windows. See if you can find the alarm box. Once you go in, it's gonna go off pretty quick, so be ready. The alarm has been activated and it's ticking down. Take care of it before it reaches 0. That's the alarm dealt with. Great. Don't worry about the doors or windows now.
God on patrol.
The trader will be in the panic room, so you have to find it. Then we can work on getting it open.
Alright. Like at one point I was willing to play through Max Payne 3 again, give it another chance. Then I realized that in order to play on the mode that removes the cover system, you need to beat the game like twice before you can even unlock that mode. And there was apparently no way to cheat your way into unlocking that mode, so it's like, fuck it, I am not
Apologies,
playing this
Control.
game with the cover
Nothing to
system.
report.
I mean, there wasn't when I was looking. It's been a long time though, but still. Either way, I don't think that's gonna
Looking for a
save the
panic
game.
room. Should be easy to find. Search for a reinforced door.
You know what makes Shrimp do at kind point? I mean, it was AGDQ 2014, I want to say, when somebody discovered like some hot speed tech in Max Payne 3 where you could like launch yourself up in crazy ways, and it looked really cool. And we both were like, yeah, we're gonna speedrun this. It's gonna be a shit game, but the speedrun might be so fucking good right now. And then neither of us even wanted to play the game. And that was the end of that.
This is the
Alright,
place.
hold up tight. To get through the door, we're gonna need a code and 2 key cards. Start looking. Alright, the code. Well, my first thought is that it is probably in someone's email. Find a terminal and get in.
Actually, do we have loot in here? Yes, we do. Dude, what are you doing?
Sorry, Control. I slipped on the button.
Just give me a minute here. Thanks. Sorry about that. You know protocol.
Dude.
What's going on down there?
Everything's under control, Control.
Let me just get back to you on that.
Hey, I was watching somebody play Max Payne 2 the other day, and I was just reminded of how fucking good that game is. There's so much right. Kinda wanted to play that again myself, but... Actually, fuck it, maybe I will. It's only like 3 hours long. Nice placement. Totally what I was going for. Yeah, I was watching KZ. And Max Payne 2 is so fucking good. It's like Payday in the sense that it gets all the small things right. Oh, hey, Ink. Oh, dude, fuck you.
I was calling my mom. Thought this was my phone. Silly me.
Nah, the weird bullet time spinny reload, that's fine when you're doing casual. I still wish there was a mod for Max Payne 2 that basically turns Max Payne 1 into Max Payne 2 engine. Or, you know what I'm saying. I want to play Max Payne 1, but it doesn't play all that well. I want to play Max Payne 1 on the Max Payne 2 engine. Because that would be amazing.
Nice. It's searching the archived emails. Keep the feds away till it finishes.
I have one more pager.
And got it. Now use the code on the panic room door.
God damn it! Are you farting in the air supply? Can I come out now?
But man, I'm so glad they're working on this game again. Although I'm not sure who exactly is working on this, since a bunch of key people are now doing GTFO.
You feds and your endless layers of bullshit. I want some fresh air, damn it!
I guess I'll just assume the best and say that whoever's working on Payday 2 at this point has a strong foundation to work on. So they can't go too wrong no matter what they do. I hope. Let's be optimistic. And we also have GTFO, which is very promising.
Now get that door open. Time to reveal the rat. Guys, wait. Is that Hector? What the fuck? Why the hell? I don't get this. Wait. The watchdog's job. So that's why the cops were waiting for us. It was an ambush. That son of a bitch.
Huh, I never knew there were extra keycards on this one. Yeah, it's like the fact that it has reused assets in Border Crossing did not matter at all. I guess that's just saying that, hey, they have a well-designed warehouse. May as well use it again.
God.
Oh,
won't recover
that's it?
from the amount of evidence we've
Yeah,
stolen,
okay.
but you're free to steal.
I thought I had to get more, but fuck it. Wasn't paying attention to the number.
Fucking Hector. What makes a man spread his arsehole for the feds like that? Nah, fuck it. Great work, lads.
Also, I guess I'm sort of a sucker for reusing shit. Goes for so many games. That's why I think MGS5 Ground Zeroes is like the 4th most important stealth game out there. Because it has like 7 missions in one large map. It's just utilizing that map extremely well. And that's why Sapienza is the best map in modern Hitman. Not because of any of the individual missions, but because it has 4 missions, and they are all very different. And that's why Max Payne 2 is so fucking good, because it has some reused missions, and some of them are even reused from Max Payne 1. It's so fucking good. No, they're not anymore. They were, then they released Border Crossing because they needed money. Then they got money. Or I guess they're probably still on some sort of life support, but eh. Bad reused missions. Is Kidnap the really shitty mission in Thief 2 that reuses Thief 1 maps? Because that's done so wrong. It's like, you can do reusing well if your original is good. But when you take a shitty mission and reuse that, you're gonna get a shitty mission. No, you got your shadow right.
The hardware that Gage moves falls off the back of trucks. Specifically, army trucks.
I am reading YouTube comments. It's just it's quite likely I'm missing a fair bit of comments because the chat app I'm using is not very well designed, I'd say. Each message is taking more space than it should.
Every successful venture requires a plan. I will make it happen. The arrangements are made. Planning is one thing.
Wait.
A prudent person foresees the day. You are as meticulous. Let's put...
There it is. Do your thing, guys. But Gates prefers you to do it quietly. Front gate is dead ahead, but maybe you can find alternative routes. Look around. Search the murky water containers. Just grab any valuables you can.
Darn. Okay, nobody there. That's at least good.
Oh, maybe trying to
Turned out from
control.
Hitman. I mean, the modern Hitman for sure.
Those murky water containers are brought directly from the world hotspots. Crack them open. They'll be your best bet for loot.
I don't even remember the bank mission. That's a big issue with Splinter Cell, is that the level design is so linear that stuff doesn't really stand out.
Watch out.
I think he's stuck. That sucks. Yeah, I might have to kill him.
Sorry, man. Wrong button.
Splinter Cell has that issue where the missions don't feel like they are actual areas. They feel like they are just video game levels, series of corridors.
People will pay fortunes for this ancient Babylonian shit.
And that's why games like Hitman and Payday and Thief are infinitely superior to Splinter Cell.
Got it.
Who knows what's on that server? Blueprints, records, maybe the password for Area 51.
Maybe the president's email address.
I'll be damned. That's an original dust-off.
The only thing I actually remember being genuinely very good about Chaos Theory is the way it handled ambient noise. Like, that was a cool idea. Didn't really work on PC, but it was a good idea.
I hope they weren't giving this marching powder to our boys.
Am I done here? Was not a lot of loot. At least it felt like that.
God, stay back. God.
Dark Walker 8 inbound. Stand by for drop.
God, careful.
You know what? Excuse me?
Wasted that chopper
Ah,
already.
fuck it. I was hoping they wouldn't see that body. Knew there was a small chance that they could, but felt like the risk was worth it.
Every successful venture requires smart. Very smart. Brilliant. Planning.
That's the depot. You know what you need to do, but keep it quiet. If the alarm goes, I'll have to
I
move
did
you
not
out.
know that. It doesn't surprise me.
Keep an eye out for anything you can hustle out of there. The murky water containers are your best bet. Get them open.
Shit. Sucks to have a guard over there. This time I'm gonna bag him.
We all fine here, Control. How are you?
I have plenty of body bags anyway.
A nice stash of used dinars. Good find.
Not a lot of loot in here.
This coke won't be funding any more terrorism. Just good old American crime.
I mean, I think he can still be seen if you dominate him.
Anything could be on that server. Maybe the president's email
Oh,
address.
oh, no! Although I get what you're saying, I should dominate him and then run around him. That makes sense. I keep forgetting that that mechanic even exists.
This is all about stealth.
Even though I really like that mechanic. It's just... I forgot to take my favors. Because that whole dominating thing is another really nice way of giving you a chance to recover from mistakes. Something that so many stealth games struggle with.
And now,
because too often in stealth games, if you make a mistake, it's over or not worth recovering.
There it is, right ahead. Do your
Because
thing,
either
guys,
it means that
but
you
do it quietly.
end up sitting in a corner for 5 minutes waiting for things to calm down, which is not interesting. Darn.
Card on patrol.
Or you're just completely fucked and there's nothing you can do to get back to a state where
Look
it's
around.
worth
Search the
worth
murky water
continuing.
containers. Just grab any valuables you can.
It's, like, I have strong opinions on rating systems like the ones in Hitman. I feel like this game kind of gets around that problem.
I see you took a hostage. That'll slow them down for a little while.
It's like, this game gets around that by having it so that you don't go for Silent Assassin, but simply beating a level is effectively getting Silent Assassin.
Water containers. If anything has illegal loot, it will be them. Colombian.
Because you don't have mid-level saves, and
Wherever it's from, it's ours
I
now.
would say that this game is more challenging than most stealth games. Ooh, nice.
I just tested how hard I could press this button. I think my radio broke.
A good start. was last seen in the Iraqi National Gallery. These guys are shameless.
Oh, hello. Well,
Sorry, Control. I slipped on the button.
I don't like opening this door because they're gonna start walking through here, but...
Anything could be on that server. Maybe the president's email address.
Imagine that, president's email address. Hey, Josie. I feel like I missed something up there. I didn't get enough loot, but fuck it. There's plenty in this map. I'll be fine.
A nice stash of used dinars. Good find.
Stand by, team. Dark Walker 8 is inbound.
Hold on. No flight plan submitted. Who are these guys? Rifles, pistols, and bullets. This will make Gage happy.
Oops. That's 7. Eight. Like, I spent a long time just wandering around here, thinking like, where do I want to place my my stuff? And then I just didn't place anything and get busted like an
Make
idiot.
sure you're with the driver when he bails, or it's a long walk home.
Before anything else, you'll find this.
Like,
A good
rookie
move.
mistakes.
The time for
You can tell I haven't played this in like 2 months.
There it is. Do your
Wait,
thing, guys. But Gage prefers you
Cool,
to do
I
it
now
the
have
right
body
way.
bags. That's
Front
wonderful.
gate is dead ahead, but maybe you
That's
can find alternative
exactly what I
routes.
wanted.
I was changing batteries in my radio. Maybe
Hey,
it was
Doomlord.
that.
Like, I should not fail Shadow Raid at all.
Look around. Search the murky water containers. Just grab any valuables you can.
Of course, there's a dude over there. I just don't use it.
Those murky water containers are brought
Not
directly
often, at
from
least.
the world's hotspots. Crack them open. They'll be your best bet for loot. Now that you've taken a hostage, the police assault is going to take more time.
Sorry, man. Wrong button.
A nice stash of used dinars. Good find.
Hello? Hello? Hey, these shitty Russian radios never work. Fucking junk.
Whoops.
Who knows what's on that server? Blueprints, records, maybe the password for Area 51. That was last seen in the Iraqi National Gallery. These guys are shameless.
Oh no! I completely forgot. This side is not safe.
Oh. Maybe. Trying to control.
Well. Fuck the coke that was over there. I'm not going back.
That's bag one. Keep bagging, gang.
But of course I have like the heavy items.
Talk walker inbound. Ground personnel, get ready for drop.
Hold on. No flight plan submitted. Who are these guys?
Anyway, unrelated to Payday. If I actually... Oh right, I don't have thermite. Okay. I'm gonna start streaming more often. I imagine that. What should I be streaming? Right now, a couple of games I have installed that I do plan on playing bigger stealth. I have the first Styx game, and I have Plague Tale, and I have Dishonored, which I have already played previously. But it's been a while. Whoop. Oh, are you dude. Not cool. I can't even get back up there in time. That's gotta be a civilian because nothing's happening. No, it's not. What the fuck did you see?
Everything is okay, Control. I just sneezed right into the radio.
I don't think he had line of sight at the first cop. Oh, that was the fifth one. Where was the first cop? Isn't he like over there? Or did he see it from here and walk over there? Okay. Nice to know that they can see from here. I didn't think they would have a line of sight from that distance.
Some fortune
Well,
cookie.
this time I can actually get like
It will happen.
the correct loadout.
A good move. Let's put.
Yeah, you can ask a question.
But maybe you can find alternative routes. There's a lot of stuff coming home. Weapons,
Yeah,
ammo,
I don't
and
expect a
anything
whole
the
lot from
larger
Plague
elements
Tale,
can
honestly.
liberate.
But the
Check
thing
murky
is,
waters containers.
it's like the biggest stealth game to come out last year. Which is not saying like anything, but still.
Every hostage you take slows the cops down.
'Cause if I'm thinking like, what is the best stealth game to come out in
We're fine here,
2019?
Control.
The list is basically Heist. Well, that was the list. That's the entire list of stealth games from the year.
Those murky water containers. If anything
Unless
has
you
illegal loot,
count GTFO Early Access, which is only like half stealth.
Down!
now that you've taken a
Come
hostage,
with me.
the police assault is going to take more time. This coat
Cute
won't
mouse
be
game.
funding
Is that
any more
actually
terrorism.
stealth?
Just good old American crime.
God.
Yeah, I find Payday something finding Payday something I missed in Hitman. I would say it's a completely different experience. But at the same time, it does some things that Hitman should be doing.
God, careful.
I forgot to check if there's somebody over there. Mistakes were made. Or maybe unfair to Hitman to say that Hitman should learn something from this game, because every stealth game should learn something from this game.
Anything could be on that server. Maybe the president's email address.
God.
That's used banknotes from our allies overseas.
Ooh, that's a lot of people. Oh, there's so much other games you should learn from this. I've been ranting about all the great stuff about this game all night. But hey, right now, the way you can mark enemies, it's only temporary and there are multiple ways to do it. I like it.
There's only one place I can sell that. Marrakesh.
Gives you just enough information. And allows you to be in control of the flow of that information.
Card on patrol.
Also, right after that, the suspicion meter popped up, and this game has the most well-balanced suspicion meter
Card.
in any game I have ever played.
Watch out. Card.
And maybe the most important thing that this game has is that, at least the first time around, completing a heist actually feels like an achievement.
Watch out. Card.
It doesn't just give it to you for free. You can't save scum it, you actually have to earn it.
Why the hell did some Iraqi dictator have 17th century Swedish masterpieces?
Also a big reason to why I'm enjoying a GTFO.
Why isn't that chopper on any flight plans?
Kinda had a feeling there would be nothing in there. Already got a bunch of loot from here. Yeah, I saw the weapons. That's the last thing I'm getting up here.
Great work. There's always a market for untraceable guns.
Everything is great. Just great.
But Payday 2 stealth is fun. It's extremely good.
That's bag one. Keep bagging, gang.
Like Payday's easily in my top 3 stealth games ever, which is really cool considering when I started playing this I wasn't even sure if it was gonna be a decent stealth game to begin with. Like, could I even call it a stealth game? Before you could take out, knock out every guard. Well, that sounds horrible.
Look out.
That's exactly why this game is good. It doesn't allow you to do that. This time around, let's actually just place a bunch of mines somewhere. Doesn't even matter where, as long as they're somewhere that's not in my pocket. Don't need a lot more.
Vault with simultaneous two-card
I'm not
reader.
going for that. I
Probably 10
do not
seconds
like how
time
that
lock.
works.
They must be hiding something tasty.
Of course. Why is there always an artifact over here?
Probably taken from the enemies
Or
of freedom.
rather, 2 artifacts. Don't like that. Way too much action over there right now. Except they're all going away. Ah, fuck it. Let's head back. I got enough. I'll still check something from the outside, but I think I'm good with what I have from here. Fucking love artifacts. You're not supposed to be here.
but nothing's going on here.
That's great. Just a minute, please. Sorry about that. It's just protocol, you understand?
I know there's a small chance that they start wandering in this direction once the helicopter arrives, but I do feel like it's pretty rare. I also feel like usually they patrol in pairs, so there might be another one somewhere in here. Fiffy soup. Also, I should maybe place like... Actually, never mind, I should not place any more of these tripwires. So I'm out. Also, I feel like maybe this loot drop-off point isn't the best one. I know there's one... what was that? Ooh, keycard, nice. I know there's another drop-off point, like, on this side of the map that may be a bit faster, especially if I have to haul these all this distance and I have 2 artifacts. And assault rifles and gold and whatever. I fucking love artifacts. I mean, at least the drift mine beep beep isn't as bad as
All right,
the camera sound.
You guys can cast this out now or stay for war.
Yeah, it's not the voting job. Not sure if joke. Because when I was doing a Shackletron auction in co-op with 2 people, and we didn't know where the camera room was, it sounded so bad all the time. Because at least 2 of us were within some camera sight, like, all the time.
God.
Oh, you're gonna stop there? Really?
back. Guard on patrol. Guard careful, huh?
Get out, please.
Guard.
Hey, Vokul. Thank you very much for the resub after the very long downtime. Nice, a crowbar. That was so worth it.
Guard, stay back. Look out, guard. Guard, stay back.
Darn.
Guard,
Come on,
careful.
give me one more. One more. God damn it. Fine. Don't want to give me one more, I'll guess I won't take it.
Okay, that's one secured.
Expertly done, gang. You guys are like shadows.
Wow. Not even half a level. Okay. I have enough coins to upgrade a room. I have never even been to the safe house. Oh, this looks like it would be great in my outfit, but sadly the patterns don't work like that. Where even is the thing?
Someone's tipped the cops off about suspicious activity at the safe house.
I don't even know how the safe house works. I don't even know how to get there. Or I guess the most important thing is, fuck if I care how to get there. Crime.net offline. And...
The cops are about to raid the safe house. Grab your weapons.
Am I blind? There's safe house raid, but that's not what I want. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't care this much. I'll just... I have a few more points, I can throw them into something. Even though I feel like I already have like everything that's worth something in stealth. Maybe I can get hardware expert. Like all of this is basically loud only. Like, I guess that's like the least useless thing. Like portable saw is not useful on this build. Same with this, it's not useful. Yeah, I need like nothing. Sure, okay, let's take a look at the safe house. Let the crew handle it. Total upgrades purchased 0. Oh, trophies. Do I have trophies? Do I have any trophies? Oh, okay, I got a few. 500 headshot kills. Okay, I played this in loud like 5 years ago for a bit. Nightclub, stealth, death wish. Okay, that actually at least feels like something that isn't completely free. Oh, that's cool. Car shop on any difficulty. That's not interesting. Firestarter day 2 in stealth. Come on, come on. Day 2. Do day 1 or no balls. Big Bang. Okay. Okay. Yes, I have played co-op and I've usually been the host. One bank heist on overkill or above. Okay, at least it's overkill. That's something. Yeah, I honestly think that day 2 was one of the harder stealth heists, which was surprising. And it wasn't nearly as rewarding as day 1. Training frame on overkill or above without breaking stealth. Okay. I like that. And Gulumok, thank you for the resub. It is time for that annual stream. First time this year! On February 6th. Breaking good. Oh, that's not a challenge. Shackled Thorn on... Oh, on normal or above? Come on, come on. Train highest, all bags on over... Okay, that's a... That means something. 15 different drops in stealth on overkill. Okay, I like that. What am I missing? I'm probably missing a fuck ton of loud stuff. A successfully complete car shop heist with detection level of 70 or above without using the ECM jammers. That's pretty interesting. I might go for that at some point. Can I, like, highlight this? No? Darn. Aftershock, I'm not gonna play Aftershock. Not gonna play Meltdown. Not gonna kill 100 medics. Any heist with friendly fire mutator active without hurting another player. Requires 4 players in the heist. Okay, I've never actually played with 4 players. I usually have just 2 or 3 people. Cook Wolf, not gonna play that. Eat Street, not gonna play that. Shoot 20 pelican. Oh, what? I thought there were only 2. Or do I just have to shoot 2 of them 10 times? That's stupid. As is that. Scarface Mansion drop Mayhem or above in loud with 4 players. Okay, these require more players than I usually have. More than 1, that is. Not gonna play Watch Dogs. With no crew members equipped. Oh, have I never done that? Wow. Interesting. I should do this. There's like a couple of these that I should do. Don't know what that is. Not gonna do that. Using only trip points to kill enemies. Well, that's a thing. Suppose that's doable in stealth, actually. Bank guys and jewelers to up fine. Do it, dude. 5 times? Come on. You're above this shit, Payday. Foxton Breakout. Not again. Not Firestarter. No. Complete Golden Dream and... I'm not gonna do Hendrix Rock. Go Bank or 4 stores. This... Oh wow. Those options. Imagine playing Go Bank or 4 stores 5 times. Nope. 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 I didn't even know you can pick this up. I would have this. Canvas Rock. 24 backs of Yayo and Squareface. Squareface, yeah. Some of these are actually doable in stealth. Complete all contracts on death sentence with 1 down. Ooh. That's rough. No, I wanted to go to the safe house. Let's take a look.
Our safe house. Our home. It's fucking nice.
Which one? You mean car shop?
Your arsenal. Very good.
Look at that.
My grandfather, dear old Gramps, was in the SOE.
Oh, okay. Let's not press that.
Have you seen this new mask? It's fucking twisted.
How the
Just
fuck am I
like
supposed to
me.
work with these tools? Jesus Christ.
We're good.
When this is done, I'm going surfing.
I miss playing real hockey. This is shit.
Can I play hockey? Disappointment. Yes, that seems like a plan. Let me burn all my money. There's a car dealership next to a jewelry store. You mean jewelry store? Or, yeah, that's the one.
Maybe we should do a heist video. This is a strange place.
You have a weird voice.
Fucking great.
I'm digging my new workstation. Definitely improvement from the last safe house.
Well, I do not understand the point of this. It's exactly like in Hitman. People keep asking for a safe house and I don't get it.
You know, I like this place. It would be nice if we maybe fix it up a bit, you know?
Yeah, but isn't the secret like
So, we finally know what happened to the real
completely ridiculous to unlock and
puts me at ease.
just
I mean, imagine if I would known all of these things when I was younger.
not reasonable without a guide, basically.
This room will be excellent for pre-planning heists. But we're gonna need some more stuff first. About appearance.
You know, looking at this, you wouldn't think we have ever gotten paid.
Yeah. That's a thorough whatever from me. But yeah, I suppose that's gonna be it for tonight. So, dual streaming, I would say works. I'll probably keep doing it. Not sure what I'm gonna be streaming next time I stream. I think chances are on Plague Tale or Styx. Don't know which, don't know when, but maybe sooner than March. But yeah, thanks for watching, have a good night. The usual. Later.